this or knowing about this, did you know this was something special and different?
You know, I could tell pretty quickly that something really unusual was happening with this one, and the character was fascinating from the outset. So, you know, you want to finish the script, but I knew that I was stirred. I knew something was going on pretty quickly.
Was this more emotionally challenging, physically challenging? Did the entire role scare you?
Well, there were several issues really. Ben Lewin, the director, he and I sat down to meet, and the first question I asked was why not a disabled actor to play the part. Partly because I, believe it's an underrepresented group of talented people, and partly because I just didn't think I could do it as well as someone who was uniquely qualified. But Ben told me he'd spent a great deal of time. He'd, I think, about 3 years, and he'd read able-bodied other able-bodied people, and just hadn't found his mark, and thought I could do it, and I'm glad I did.
And you did it.
Thank you. You asked me the other question physically. I'm sorry, I didn't really answer, but physically, I think it was maybe a little more physically challenging maybe than mentally, but certainly to beyond the figuring out how to contort myself into Mark's frame. The idea that you can only move your head 90 degrees and be the lead in a film, has its challenges as well, I guess.
I can only imagine. One last question. What would you like audiences to get out of it?
To be entertained, number one. I think the movie does that really well. There are many things to take away from it. You can start with sexuality in our bodies and having a more open and kind of frank discussion about ourselves in that way. Hopefully, we all see each other more. We all see disabled people and acknowledge them and realize the value that they have that is often overlooked.